Greetings! This video tutorial is dedicated to service range volume chart of VolFix.NET platform. What is a given service? This is the long-awaited range bars which allow to build each cluster and bar according to your chosen value, not on value of time as we are used to. 5, 10 or 15 minutes, hour, day or week, but using the specified options. Currently you can see the RTS index futures. As you can see, RI ticker, selected date from 15 till 17 December. The functionality of this service is similar to our other services. However, now we'll talk about its main features and differences. In the upper panel we see settings that differ from the default. Range by button means ranging using three parameters by volume, size and delta. What does it mean? If we choose volume ranging, we set volume after which the new bar will be built. I want to draw your attention to an inscription in the top left corner, 5 seconds resolution. At this point you can see the ranging of the bar in 3000 loads by the volume. Accordingly, each bar must be 3000 contracts. The construction of this graph is based on the 5-second bars. They are summarized, but the value may not always be equal to the chosen I3000 contracts. The more precise value for the bar, the more accurate the total value is. It all depends on the volume of 5-minute bars. It must be considered. The bottom histogram shows 3006 contracts, 3030, 3578. I 5 seconds bar catch some big ticks, the total amount of which has given a larger value. You can also choose longer periods in the past. The maximum period is 7 days. There is, range bars are built for a maximum of 7 days. This is due to the fact that the construction of the bar is using a large amount of information. That is, if we increase the number of days much, for which you can grow it, chart will be long loaded. Perhaps in the future we will expand this option. Let's look at the futures contract on euro-dollar. We see the option of volume. Let's choose 1000 contracts. Now clusters are built on parameter 1000 contracts. That is, we see that the values are virtually identical. However, once again I want to remind you that the resolution given is 5 seconds. Thus, we use 5-second bars to build our chart, so there's a slight error. The following parameter is the size. After switching on the size parameter, we can see the parameter of 10 pips. That is, each bar is 10 pips. Look, 24.58 and 24.67. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pips, and so every bar. The next bar will appear when the size of the given one will be 10 pips. Again, quite a handy feature. We can change to the destination as we want, 7 or 5 or 15, thereby in order to bars built immediately. The following parameter is delta. Let's switch on the lower vertical bar graph to delta parameter to make it clearer to us. Delta is 1000 contracts. If the total value of the delta on bar reaches minus 1000 or plus 1000 contracts, new bar starts to build. Let's take a smaller value of 500. Then bars are reduced. Even less value, the further reduction of the bar. This option is exactly the same concerning other tools. Here the delta is 10,000. We see huge bars for RI tool. Let's reduce it to 1000. Bars are also reduced. That's not all. You have probably noticed that the lower bar graph can display the volume, the cumulative value of the delta, delta in percentage, cumulative volume on bits and asks. Let's choose the volume parameter of chart building with 1000 contracts on retool. We see the passing trades of a rather large size now, so the total volume turns out bigger. With any instrument, we can look not only the volume inside the bar, but also delta, delta in percents, cumulative volume on bits and asks. Thus, in range bar we can use the same standard display options as well as in any cluster charts. In this case, you are personally setting the principle of construction of any bar. The bar is not built based on the time, but on selected parameters, the volume, the bar size, or the delta. You can also use the volume limit as default. Keep in mind that the limits are applied to the selected parameters. Now I have chosen volume type of display, respectively selected limit of 700 and 500 contracts is applied to the volume within the cluster. If I change the parameter to the delta, it will be applied to the delta respectively, or to bits and asks. There's also the volume alert, which reacts to the appearance of volume exceeding the specified value. Here you can see the alert in bar showing the volume exceeded 700 contracts. In each bar you can put the value of alert on any extreme volume. Having set O in the volume alert line, thus you disable these features working. Next, the grid standard setting, marking of timeline. Also bear in mind that in connection with the construction of bars not on the basis of time, this type of marking timeline may not always be useful. If the bar is not built on the basis of time, the grid can ruin your work. The same bit ask function with tick direction or aggressive type. Volume limit function is also duplicated in the control panel. By the way, you can set the alert on the lower histogram and filter it. The red one is more than 8000 and more than 5000 is marked with green color. The same we set the alert on 5000. Once 5000 contracts are accumulated in this cluster, the given alert works. Let's set 0, thus we remove the alerts on the bottom histogram. The standard option settings. The color settings of bars, histograms, and so forth as you wish. The symbol lookup. The search of symbols on their description. If you don't know the required ticker, you must enter a description or name of the company in this field. Respectively, in this table you can see all the tickers associated with the name of the given company. Having chosen the necessary one, click twice on it and then apply. So now you see the data on this tool. Lines function, stay on top function, as well as save snapshot feature. In order to see more videos or other interesting and useful information of our program or volume analysis, subscribe to our channel in YouTube, Facebook, and visit our site VolFix.net. Wish you good luck in trading. Cheers!